Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. And we are outside the Sasau Monastery, guys. Nope, we are not going to rejoin the Order, thank God. But we are going to head to the swamp on the other side of the river because that is the meeting place with the mercenaries. And we'll kind of see where we go from here. Let's go ahead and jump onto Pebbles. I was not able to find Sir Radzig in Sasau at all, so I figure we'll just go ahead and take care of this, and maybe we'll run into him a little bit later. He may have disappeared for questline purposes, for all we know. But looking back at it, I'm glad that we went ahead and skipped those missions, just because the limited amount of time I have to record the game, I didn't really have a whole lot of... What would be the best? I don't have a whole lot of time to do a prolonged quest like Needle in a Haystack, at least in that regard. Especially when I had no savior schnapps or anything like that, which would have proved difficult. And I don't think we can wade the river, can we?
Yeah.
It's going to be a little too deep. Let's see if we can make it with Pebbles. Pebbles, you're not going to drown on me, are you? Ooh, that water looks too deep. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and try that bridge down the way. Monastery looks a lot cooler from this vantage point. But the swamp is up ahead. I never really attributed this kind of terrain with swampland. I guess that shows me. Now, should we go ahead... Ooh, deer. Lots of deer. Let's go ahead and dismount just in case. I don't know what's waiting for us over here. Crocodiles, perhaps? Quicksand? We've discovered deer hunting spot. Hello? Anyone here? I'm gonna get, like, bushwhacked.
This looks like the place they were talking about.
Go to the agreed plate. Light a fire as a signal to the bandits. Glad we're wearing our armor, at least. We're about to be surrounded. Maybe. Henry, what are you doing? Lay down in the middle of a swamp. That seems safe.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Sure. Of course we did.
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
I didn't find anything unusual on him except for a lot of coin.
I'd say that's unusual for a monk, wouldn't you?
Well,
Have you got it on you?
$3,000 groschen? Holy crap. Okay.
yeah.
Great. Since that's the money we paid the bastard for a job he didn't do, I'll have it back.
Sure. Here you are.
Well, I never. Honest to God, Groschen? What are you so glum about? You didn't think I'd let you keep it, did you? Here's your share for the work you did. Not a Groschen more.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just a crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasau, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. Show this to them. It's our sign.
That's all?
What we get?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
Go to Vranik and find out the foe's numbers and plans. Report to Sir Radzik and Sir Hanish on the investigation. Oh, we're sitting down. What did we get? Did he put something in our inventory? Key. Strange die. No, we had the strip die. Okay, the strange die was a quest item. Okay, cool. I guess that's what they use to identify each other. So it was said that we need to go... Need to find out who's behind the counterfeiting. Optional report to Sir Radzik and Sir Hanish on the investigation. There we go. Well, I'll tell you what, we should go ahead and do that. I figure that's probably going to be the... Oh! I was curious what that was going to be used for. It's another place we'll probably have to put under siege. Well, we'll zoom back to Sasau. Let Hanish and Radzik know what's up. Kind of get our marching orders. And then I guess we'll head to that camp and do a little bit more scouting. Hopefully this time it'll be... Well, if we have the die, we can go ahead and possibly infiltrate without having to be super stealthy about it, because I remember the nonsense we had to deal with in Preptislav, or however it's pronounced. So, hopefully we'll have an easier time of it. I doubt it. And the more you get into a game, the more difficult it should become. At least 9 times out of 10. So maybe the reason I couldn't find Radzik is that he was over here at Hanish's castle instead of his other one at the southern end of Rattay. That would probably explain it. I know it's an optional objective, but sometimes this could help us out, maybe give us clues on how best to approach this nonsense. And I know I probably need to repair my actually, I probably should repair my armor and everything before I head that direction. And sudden cinema scene.
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so. It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you? What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who works for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranik, near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us? Conquer the region? I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
I'm one of them now. I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play.
Right?
I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now, when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
Alright, well, I guess I'll leave you two to your drink. Actually, can we chat with either of them?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Nope.
God be with you.
Greetings. What do you need?
And nope.
Good luck, then.
Fair enough. Well, if we're getting into a situation and where there's potentially going to be some combat, since we're heading into an enemy camp, we do need to go ahead and get everything repaired that we need repaired. And how's the best way to approach that place from Sasau? Yeah. I guess that would be the best way. Or we could go through the... Good lord, that's a long ride. Well, I guess we could go ahead and do it this way.
Good health to you, Henry.
Thank you, ma'am. Not the end of the world, by any stretch of the imagination.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
I'm at your service tonight.
Repairs. Oh, yep, we had some armor in need of repairing. I hope this information was worth the 3K that we spent for it. We'll go to the cobbler. And is there a tailor here in town? I think there... Yeah, there is. Most definitely is. We haven't really gone to the cobbler to repair our feet. Is this the place? Zoom in here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, have we ever had to do business here?
More than usual today.
Talk trade. Boots. Oh. Something made our melee weapon go up like exponentially. I wonder what that was. Leather boots will give us better... Let's go ahead and do that. Some just good old-fashioned leather boots. For 348. We still have over 6,000 groschen. So let's go to the basket.
So what is it you need?
I just got it, man. You're good. No worries. Just like these leather boots are a little bit better. And where'd the cobbler actually go? Oh.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me. Good luck then.
Oh, that's what we did wrong. Okay, gotcha. Probably bought those boots for nothing. It's okay though. Now we'll take a quick run to the tailor, and then we'll head that direction. And honestly, we haven't done a long horse ride here in quite some time. The fact that Henry has that vertical jump wearing all this plate is fascinating to me. And we'll kind of see what's going on, and maybe we'll have an adventure along the way. It's kind of out there in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of places to get suddenly assaulted by bandits and humans.
Hear ye, good people.
Alright, Taylor. Hello, Taylor.
God be with you.
Anything? Oh,
Greetings, Henry.
select all. Alright. That's as good as we're gonna get, I think. Now Henry's just showing off. Now we'll fast travel to the Millers. And then I guess we'll just stay on the road. Let's kind of take a look at our plan of attack. We don't need to stay... Yeah, I don't need to cross over here. We've got to head up north. And when it forks at the cross, we turn left and just continue straight. And that should lead us right there. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hopefully. We're going the right direction, and we're not being led astray. Correct? Yes? Okay. We're good. And I actually have been avoiding all the random road encounters, and that's part of the game's charm. So if something suddenly appears, we've got to give it its proper attention.
Yeah.
But I'm actually curious. Let me know in the comments, is this game like Skyrim in terms of all the random stuff you have to do? Like, maybe it's just the fact that I'm not used to the Morrowind system, but or not Morrowind, the Elder Scrolls. I've kind of gotten used to having side... Ooh.
God be with you, Henry.
Hello. Were you... I guess you were taking a leak. I've gotten so used to a side quest, but not deviating so much from the main plot of the game. And I know that the Elder Scrolls games are pretty known for that. So in terms of like Skyrim, for example, how many things take you away from the main quest? Because I know people who still play Skyrim to this day. Now, granted, a lot of it is heavily modded, but still, it's one of those things I've always been kind of curious about. Because people have been... Oh, well. Suddenly... Humans. How many? Guess we're about to find out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Did you shoot my horse? Okay, we were about to have some words, my friend. Hi. Come on. Uh-huh. Strength perk. And down you go. That's what you get for shooting me when I'm on my horse. Hope you learned something. And what do you got here? Shall we take all of your things? Sure. We will take all of your things. Was just like one lone archer waylaying people? I guess so. We'll take your axe too. Maybe having some blood on the weapons will be a good way to let the bandits know we mean business when we show up. Like, hello. The weaponry has a fresh coat. And we actually have a little bit of damage. So do we have any... Okay, we gotta drop the bread. Drinking water, Lazarus potion. We have plenty of... Yeah, we'll drink one of those. Get us back to where we need to go. Anyway... I have a lot of people who have asked me, it's like, Wretch, you should play Skyrim. I was like, I really don't want to fall down that rabbit hole because for people who follow the channel for a long time, they know that I tend to be very thorough with a lot of my playthroughs, and I try to hit as much as I can. And, at least in terms of side quests. At this game, I actually had to stop doing activities because I realized the series was going to take forever, so I figure Skyrim will be about the same. One of the YouTubers I used to watch regularly, Zisto, he had a Skyrim series that went pretty far away. That's an accident? The guy has an arrow in his ear. Or in his nose. I know anatomy. Even killed the horse. Spiked warhammer. From what I hear, the warhammer and the maces and stuff do an absolute ton of damage to people wearing armor. It's like one of the few things that the sword doesn't really do it, but the mace will. So that was weird. I guess I said ear because I always think about that arrow in the ear kind of motif. That was a big thing when I was growing up on TV. You know, the arrow that would... people had these weird hats that they would put on that would have the arrow going in one ear and out the other. And we're getting close to the camp. Keep an eye out for anything else that might rear its ugly head. And that goes off into the ether, but let's try this southern path first. We've got the die. If it says an accident, maybe he shot himself somehow. How would that work? What trial of errors would have to go down in order for a man to shoot himself in the nose accidentally? Oh, right around this corner. Yep, this was the right way. Alrighty, someone may want to say hello. Is that a fish trap? May have just been a big rock. And we definitely have some semblance of civilization here. And the fact that these guys are so close to Sasau is a bit distressing, because Sasau is the most heavily populated town that we've seen in this game. And if they attack and just head down that hill, that's going to be a lot of chaos very, very quickly. At least Prebyslavitz was kind of isolated from everything.
That could be it.
Traveler. Fast travel point discovered. Cool. Well, that's going to make life easy for us. Looks like they've cut a lot of the lumber down, maybe to build the fort, or... Warning. Entering Vranik Hill Fort can abort some quests in progress. Well, lucky for you, we don't have any quests in progress. And the only two quests that we could take, we don't have anymore. Or we're not allowed to take. So, I guess that may have been the last fast travel point, which means we may be coming near the end of the game, or at least approaching it. You know what, Pebbles? I'm going to leave you outside the gates. Just because.
What do you want?
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
New England clam chowder. Oh wow, look at his stats. Well, we got the die.
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. Alright. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric. He should be in the house, at the top.
That's who we were told.
That was easy.
Yeah, that was easy. Scout out the camp and the enemy forces. I can do that. Just have to stay cool. Cool, calm, and collected. Got some battlements. Not exactly sure what we need to be scouting here. To tell you the truth, the camp isn't as big as Pribyslavitz. Oh, well, never mind. I see all those tents there. I could be wrong. But they definitely have the lay of the land here. Hey, Pebbles. I see you. Let's stay here on the perimeter. Hopefully this doesn't, like, get us into trouble. Holy crap. Okay, never mind. That is a ton of tents. And a ton of troops. Hell's bells. Let's see what's going on over here. Hey, guys. Can we talk to any of these? Yes, we can.
Those tents look pretty impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
I did learn something. They say you've got something going with Betty.
This is like a professional army kind of thing.
The wall here isn't too high.
Alright, so we have a weak spot. Of course, that's why there are guards here. So, escalation. Definitely the name of the game. Don't think we can poison all the arrows and stuff here, guys.
Fuck. I'm all sober again.
I'll ask around. Thanks.
Oh. Zipishek? Don't I know him?
Sober again.
Jesus, look where you're going.
Can't really do anything. Can we talk to you?
Hey, I'm new here. Can you tell me what's going on?
Nothing. Just the way I like it. Getting paid for sitting on my arse. And when things get lively, just look around. There's a good few dozens of us here. Those poor fucking peasants won't know what's hit them, right?
Right.
I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there?
And it seems like more... Well, no, there are probably a few dozen. But back in the day, that was enough.
Fucking weather, fucking tents, fucking camp. I've had enough of this shit.
I just want to eat and sleep.
I don't know, compared to other places that we've seen, this is pretty well thought out. We got stables here. Hello, horsies.
Who's there?
Oh. Don't you worry about me. Let's head up to this upper terrace and see.
There certainly are enough of them. At a guess, a good 4 or 5 dozen.
It took you that long to make that revelation vocally, Henry? I guess we had to stay on this road. I'm getting a little bit of frame rate issue here, guys. I apologize.
Not only strong outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news.
Bad news, everyone. Scout out the camp and the enemy forces. Is there a place that we could sleep? Oh, we can sleep and save right here. Nice. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I think we will go ahead and have a chat with Eric. I guess he is in that house up here with the smoke coming out of it at the beginning of the next episode.
Look where you're going.
Sorry. But hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll see kind of where the story goes from here. If you guys liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.